So what can someone expect during an EMDR session? And how does the process of the bilateral stimulation help with healing? So we haven't talked about what the bilateral stimulation is, but if you can explain that, and then just kind of how the EMDR sessions work.
So in the beginning, we're going to do a history taking, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get all of the history of what took place. I almost have my clients sometimes do a timeline. If there's,
Oh, yeah.
what we do is a simple trauma, one isolated incident, or a complex trauma that we've had multiple incidents take place. So I do a bit of a timeline. How old were you? What was going on in your life? What was the
Mm-hmm.
trauma surrounding? What do you remember about the trauma? That's a history taking, okay?
Right.
Kind of similar to doing talk therapy at that moment, right?
Right.
With that, I identify where it's most powerful to start, right? We identify the most powerful traumatic experience. We might start there. For somebody who's hesitant, I might go a little lighter and do
Mm-hmm.
something that's not as traumatic, but still traumatic to them. After the history taking, the first session, I'll do a safe place with them. Because as we know, EMDR is a process. It's not a quick fix, although
Mm-mm.
it's amazing. It might take a couple sessions to get
Mm-hmm.
through one traumatic experience. So what we do is we do the safe place so that they have some place to go back to after session if their feelings come up.
Yeah.
And their safe place is very soothing. I tell them they're going to love this part. It's the best part of EMDR. You're
It
going
was
to
my
take
favorite
this.
place. It was my
It
absolute favorite
was.
place. I still go back there.
Yeah, it is. It's such a great thing. And, people can utilize that without even having EMDR training
Yeah.
for their clients. You need a place to be able to emotionally regulate and, de-escalate yourself down at times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we'll do a safe place. Then the next session, we'll go in and we'll pick that trauma and we will go into, there's a script, an EMDR script, and we'll go through the script. And they're basically saying what took place, what their emotions were surrounding it, how it made them feel, not good enough. I don't have a voice,
Mm-hmm.
not strong enough, not lovable, whatever that may be. And what do they want to think about themselves?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
Yeah, because
that's
we don't
what
focus on
we're,
that.
no, but that's what we're installing in
Right.
EMDR is what do you want the narrative to be?
Right. Right.
What do you want to think about yourself now based off of what happened then?